Buddhism is a spiritual tradition that teaches us to see the world in a different way. It is a way of life that encourages us to cultivate inner peace, compassion, and wisdom. One of the most important teachings of Buddhism is to never judge people by their appearance. This is a lesson that can be applied to all aspects of life, from personal relationships to professional interactions. In this video, we will explore 10 Buddhism lessons that will help you learn to never judge people by their appearance. Lesson 1. Practice empathy and compassion. In Buddhism, practicing empathy and compassion is considered a fundamental aspect of spiritual growth. It is through these qualities that we can truly understand and connect with others on a deeper level, transcending the limitations of appearances. Empathy is the ability to put ourselves in someone else's shoes and understand their thoughts, emotions, and experiences. By cultivating empathy, we develop a genuine concern for the well-being of others. It allows us to see beyond the surface and recognize the shared human experiences that bind us all together. Compassion, on the other hand, goes beyond empathy. It is the active expression of empathy through acts of kindness, understanding, and support. When we practice compassion, we not only understand the suffering of others, but also strive to alleviate it. It is a powerful force that can bring healing and transformation to both ourselves and those we encounter. By practicing empathy and compassion, we open ourselves up to a world of understanding and connection. We learn to listen deeply to others without judgment or prejudice. We become more attuned to their needs and are able to offer support and assistance when necessary. In the context of never judging people by their appearance, empathy and compassion allow us to see beyond the external facade. We recognize that everyone has their own unique struggles, insecurities, and challenges. Instead of making snap judgments based on appearances, we approach others with an open heart and a willingness to understand. When we practice empathy and compassion, we create a safe space for others to express themselves authentically. We foster an environment where people feel seen, heard, and valued for who they truly are, rather than how they look. This creates a sense of acceptance and belonging that is essential for personal growth and genuine human connection. Ultimately, practicing empathy and compassion is not only beneficial for others, but also for ourselves. It cultivates qualities such as patience, understanding, and forgiveness within us. It helps us develop a broader perspective on life and cultivates a sense of interconnectedness with all beings. So, practicing empathy and compassion is a powerful lesson from Buddhism that teaches us to never judge people by their appearance. It reminds us that true understanding comes from looking beyond the surface and embracing the shared humanity that unites us all. By embodying these qualities, we can create a more compassionate and inclusive world where everyone feels seen, valued, and accepted for who they truly are. Lesson 2. Focus on inner qualities. In Buddhism, the focus on inner qualities is an essential lesson that teaches us to look beyond external appearances. While physical appearances may be the first thing we notice about someone, they are not an accurate reflection of a person's true nature. When we focus on inner qualities, we recognize that what truly matters is a person's character, values, and virtues. These are the qualities that shape a person's identity and define who they are. Inner qualities such as kindness, honesty, compassion, and generosity are far more important than external appearances. By focusing on inner qualities, we learn to appreciate people for who they truly are. We recognize that everyone has their own unique strengths and weaknesses, and we embrace those differences rather than judging them. We learn to value diversity and appreciate the richness that comes from different perspectives and experiences. Focusing on inner qualities also helps us to develop a deeper sense of empathy and understanding. When we look beyond appearances, we become more attuned to the needs and feelings of others. We learn to listen deeply and respond with compassion and kindness. In the context of never judging people by their appearance, focusing on inner qualities allows us to see beyond the superficial. We recognize that physical appearances are temporary and fleeting, while inner qualities are enduring and timeless. By valuing inner qualities over external appearances, we create a more inclusive and accepting world where everyone is valued for who they truly are. Ultimately, the lesson of focusing on inner qualities is a reminder that what truly matters in life is not what we look like, but who we are as individuals. When we cultivate inner qualities such as kindness, compassion, and generosity, we become better people and create a better world for ourselves and others. Focusing on inner qualities is a powerful lesson from Buddhism that teaches us to never judge people by their appearance. It reminds us that true beauty comes from within, and that what truly matters in life is not what we look like, but who we are as individuals. By embodying this lesson, we can create a more compassionate and inclusive world where everyone is valued for who they truly are. Lesson 3. Recognize individual journeys and struggles. In Buddhism, recognizing individual journeys and struggles is an important lesson that teaches us to be more compassionate and understanding towards others. Each person has their own unique journey in life, with its own set of challenges and obstacles to overcome. By recognizing this, we can learn to appreciate the difficulties that others have faced and empathize with their struggles. When we recognize individual journeys and struggles, we become more attuned to the needs and feelings of others. We learn to listen deeply and respond with empathy and compassion. We become more patient and understanding, recognizing that everyone has their own pace and timeline for growth and development. In the context of never judging people by their appearance, recognizing individual journeys and struggles allows us to see beyond the surface. We recognize that everyone has their own story to tell, with its own set of joys and sorrows. We learn to appreciate the diversity of human experience and recognize that we all have something to offer. By recognizing individual journeys and struggles, we also become more aware of our own journey in life. We become more accepting of our own challenges and imperfections, recognizing that they are an essential part of our growth and development. We become more patient with ourselves and learn to respond with kindness and compassion. Ultimately, the lesson of recognizing individual journeys and struggles is a reminder that we are all in this together. We are all on our own unique journey in life, with its own set of joys and challenges. By recognizing this, we can create a more compassionate and inclusive world where everyone is valued for who they truly are. Recognizing individual journeys and struggles is a powerful lesson from Buddhism that teaches us to never judge people by their appearance. It reminds us that everyone has their own unique story to tell, with its own set of joys and sorrows. By embodying this lesson, we can create a more compassionate and inclusive world where everyone is valued for who they truly are. Lesson 4. Avoid assumptions based on appearance. In Buddhism, the lesson of avoiding assumptions based on appearance teaches us to be more mindful and aware of our biases and judgments. It is easy to make assumptions based on a person's appearance, but these assumptions are often incorrect and can lead to misunderstandings. When we avoid assumptions based on appearance, we become more open-minded and willing to learn. We recognize that appearances can be deceiving and that there is often more to a person than meets the eye. We become more curious and interested in getting to know others on a deeper level. In the context of never judging people by their appearance, avoiding assumptions based on appearance allows us to approach others with an open mind and heart. We recognize that everyone has their own unique story to tell, and we become more interested in learning about their experiences and perspectives. By avoiding assumptions based on appearance, we also become more aware of our own biases and judgments. We learn to recognize when we are making assumptions based on appearance and correct our thinking. We become more self-aware and develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and others. Ultimately, the lesson of avoiding assumptions based on appearance is a reminder that we should never judge a book by its cover. We should approach others with an open mind and heart, recognizing that appearances can be deceiving. By embodying this lesson, we can create a more inclusive and accepting world where everyone is valued for who they truly are. Avoiding assumptions based on appearance is a powerful lesson from Buddhism that teaches us to never judge people by their appearance. It reminds us that appearances can be deceiving and that there is often more to a person than meets the eye. By embodying this lesson, we can create a more compassionate and inclusive world where everyone is valued for who they truly are. Lesson 5. Cultivate mindfulness. In Buddhism, cultivating mindfulness is a fundamental practice that helps us to be fully present in the moment and develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment or attachment. When we cultivate mindfulness, we become more aware of our own biases and judgments. We recognize the tendency to make snap judgments based on appearances and learn to observe these thoughts without getting caught up in them. We become more discerning and open-minded, allowing us to see beyond surface-level appearances. In the context of never judging people by their appearance, cultivating mindfulness allows us to approach others with a sense of curiosity and non-judgment. We become more attuned to our own reactions and biases, and we learn to respond with compassion and understanding. We develop a greater capacity for empathy and are able to truly see others for who they are beyond their physical appearance. By cultivating mindfulness, we also become more aware of the interconnectedness of all beings. We recognize that we are part of a larger web of existence, where our actions and attitudes have an impact on others. This awareness fosters a sense of responsibility and encourages us to treat others with kindness and respect, regardless of their appearance. Moreover, mindfulness helps us to develop a deeper understanding of ourselves. We become more aware of our own thoughts, emotions, and patterns of behavior. This self-awareness allows us to recognize when we are making assumptions or judgments based on appearances and gives us the opportunity to choose a more compassionate and open-minded response. Ultimately, the practice of cultivating mindfulness is a powerful tool for breaking free from the habit of judging people by their appearance. It allows us to see beyond the surface and connect with others on a deeper level. By embodying this practice, we can create a more compassionate and inclusive world where everyone is seen and valued for their true essence. Cultivating mindfulness is a transformative practice from Buddhism that teaches us to never judge people by their appearance. It helps us develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and others, fostering empathy, compassion, and open-mindedness. By embracing mindfulness, we can create a more inclusive and accepting world where everyone is valued for who they truly are. Lesson 6. Practice non-judgment. In Buddhism, the practice of non-judgment is a profound lesson that encourages us to let go of our tendency to judge others based on their appearance. Non-judgment is the practice of observing and accepting things as they are, without attaching labels or opinions. When we practice non-judgment, we cultivate a mindset of openness and acceptance. We recognize that every person is unique and has their own journey in life. We let go of preconceived notions and biases, allowing us to see others with fresh eyes and an open heart. In the context of never judging people by their appearance, practicing non-judgment allows us to approach others with a sense of curiosity and understanding. We let go of assumptions and stereotypes, and instead seek to understand the person as an individual. We embrace their uniqueness and appreciate the richness that diversity brings. By practicing non-judgment, we also free ourselves from the burden of judgment. We let go of the need to compare ourselves to others or to assign value based on external appearances. Instead, we focus on cultivating inner qualities such as kindness, compassion, and empathy. Moreover, practicing non-judgment helps us develop a deeper sense of self-awareness. We become more attuned to our own judgments and biases, allowing us to challenge and transform them. We recognize that judgment often stems from our own insecurities and limitations, and we work towards cultivating a more compassionate and accepting mindset. Ultimately, the practice of non-judgment is a powerful tool for breaking free from the habit of judging people by their appearance. It allows us to see beyond the surface and connect with others on a deeper level. By embodying this practice, we can create a more inclusive and accepting world where everyone is seen and valued for their true essence. Practicing non-judgment is a transformative practice from Buddhism that teaches us to never judge people by their appearance. It encourages us to let go of biases and preconceived notions, embracing others with openness and acceptance. By embracing non-judgment, we can create a more compassionate and inclusive world where everyone is valued for who they truly are. Lesson 7. Be open-minded and willing to learn. In Buddhism, the importance of being open-minded and willing to learn is emphasized as a way to expand our understanding and cultivate wisdom. Being open-minded means having a willingness to consider new ideas, perspectives, and experiences without clinging to fixed beliefs or judgments. When we are open-minded and willing to learn, we create space for growth and transformation. We recognize that our knowledge and understanding are limited and that there is always more to learn. This mindset allows us to approach others with curiosity and humility, ready to listen and learn from their unique perspectives. In the context of never judging people by their appearance, being open-minded and willing to learn enables us to challenge our own biases and preconceptions. We acknowledge that appearances can be misleading and that true understanding goes beyond surface-level observations. By being open-minded, we resist the urge to make snap judgments based on appearances and instead seek to engage with others in a meaningful way. Being open-minded also fosters empathy and compassion. It allows us to step into the shoes of others, to see the world from their perspective, and to understand their experiences. This empathy helps us develop a deeper appreciation for the diversity of human existence and cultivates a sense of interconnectedness. Being open-minded and willing to learn encourages personal growth. It enables us to expand our knowledge, challenge our assumptions, and broaden our horizons. By embracing new ideas and perspectives, we become more adaptable and resilient in the face of change. Ultimately, the practice of being open-minded and willing to learn is a powerful tool for breaking free from the habit of judging people by their appearance. It allows us to approach others with genuine curiosity, empathy, and respect. By embodying this practice, we can create a more inclusive and accepting world where everyone's unique contributions are valued. Being open-minded and willing to learn is a transformative practice from Buddhism that teaches us to never judge people by their appearance. It encourages us to embrace new ideas, perspectives, and experiences with curiosity and humility. By embodying this practice, we can cultivate empathy, expand our understanding, and create a more compassionate and inclusive world. Lesson 8. Remember, external appearances are temporary. In Buddhism, the teaching of impermanence reminds us that all external appearances, including our own physical bodies, are temporary and subject to change. This understanding encourages us to look beyond surface-level appearances and recognize the transient nature of physical form. When we remember that external appearances are temporary, we cultivate a sense of detachment and non-attachment. We understand that beauty, youth, and physical attributes are fleeting and do not define a person's worth or essence. This realization allows us to focus on the inner qualities that truly matter, such as kindness, compassion, wisdom, and integrity. In the context of never judging people by their appearance, remembering that external appearances are temporary helps us to avoid making superficial judgments or assumptions. We recognize that physical beauty or attractiveness does not necessarily reflect a person's character or inner qualities. Instead, we strive to see beyond the surface and appreciate the inherent value and potential within each individual. Understanding the impermanence of external appearances cultivates a sense of gratitude and appreciation for the present moment. We learn to cherish the beauty and uniqueness of each person, recognizing that it is a fleeting gift. This awareness encourages us to treat others with kindness, respect, and compassion, knowing that their external appearance is just a temporary aspect of their being. Additionally, the recognition of impermanence extends to our own selves. We realize that our own physical appearance will change over time, and we learn to embrace the natural process of aging and transformation. This acceptance allows us to cultivate self-love and self-compassion, valuing ourselves for who we truly are beyond external appearances. Ultimately, the teaching of remembering that external appearances are temporary is a powerful reminder to look beyond the surface and appreciate the inherent worth and potential within each person. By embodying this teaching, we can create a more inclusive and accepting world where everyone is valued for their true essence, rather than their temporary physical form. Remembering that external appearances are temporary is a transformative teaching from Buddhism that reminds us not to judge people based on their appearance. It encourages us to focus on inner qualities, cultivate gratitude for the present moment, and embrace the impermanence of physical form. By embodying this teaching, we can foster a more compassionate and inclusive world where everyone is seen and valued for their true essence. Lesson 9. Treat others kindly and with respect. Treating others kindly and with respect is a fundamental principle in Buddhism that emphasizes the importance of compassion, empathy, and understanding in our interactions with others. It encourages us to extend kindness and respect to all beings, regardless of their appearance. When we treat others kindly and with respect, we create a positive and nurturing environment for everyone. We recognize that each person is deserving of dignity and consideration, regardless of their external appearance. This mindset allows us to cultivate empathy and understanding, fostering harmonious relationships and promoting a sense of interconnectedness. In the context of never judging people by their appearance, treating others kindly and with respect allows us to transcend superficial biases and stereotypes. We approach others with an open heart and a willingness to understand their experiences and perspectives. We listen attentively, validate their feelings, and respond with kindness and compassion. By treating others kindly and with respect, we also model behavior that promotes inclusivity and acceptance. Our actions have the power to create a ripple effect, inspiring others to adopt similar attitudes and behaviors. Through our kindness, we can contribute to a more compassionate and harmonious society where everyone feels valued and respected. Treating others kindly and with respect is not only beneficial to others, but also to ourselves. When we extend kindness to others, we cultivate a sense of inner peace, joy, and fulfillment. It nourishes our own well-being and enhances our own personal growth and development. Ultimately, the practice of treating others kindly and with respect is a powerful way to break free from the habit of judging people by their appearance. It allows us to see beyond the surface and connect with others on a deeper level. By embodying this practice, we can create a more inclusive and compassionate world where everyone is treated with kindness, empathy, and respect. Treating others kindly and with respect is a core principle in Buddhism that teaches us not to judge people based on their appearance. It encourages us to cultivate compassion, empathy, and understanding in our interactions with others. By embodying this practice, we can contribute to a more inclusive and harmonious world where everyone is treated with kindness and respect. Lesson 10. Recognize our interconnectedness. Recognizing our interconnectedness is a profound teaching in Buddhism that highlights the inherent interdependence and interconnectedness of all beings and phenomena. It reminds us that we are not separate entities, but rather part of a vast web of interconnected existence. When we recognize our interconnectedness, we develop a deep sense of empathy and compassion towards others. We understand that our actions and choices have ripple effects that extend beyond ourselves, impacting the lives of others and the world around us. This awareness encourages us to act with kindness, mindfulness, and responsibility. In the context of never judging people by their appearance, recognizing our interconnectedness allows us to transcend the illusion of separateness. We understand that the suffering or joy experienced by others is intimately connected to our own well-being. This understanding motivates us to treat others with empathy, respect, and kindness, knowing that their well-being is intricately linked to our own. Moreover, recognizing our interconnectedness fosters a sense of unity and solidarity. We realize that despite our external differences, we share a common humanity and are bound together by our shared experiences, aspirations, and struggles. This awareness promotes inclusivity, equality, and social harmony. Furthermore, recognizing our interconnectedness extends beyond human beings to encompass all living beings and the natural world. We acknowledge our interdependence with the environment and the delicate balance of ecosystems. This understanding compels us to be mindful of our actions and their impact on the planet, promoting sustainable and compassionate ways of living. By recognizing our interconnectedness, we also cultivate a sense of gratitude and appreciation for the interconnected web of life. We understand that we are supported by countless beings and conditions, both seen and unseen. This awareness deepens our sense of interconnectedness and encourages us to live in harmony with all aspects of existence. Ultimately, the practice of recognizing our interconnectedness is a transformative way to break free from the habit of judging people by their appearance. It reminds us of the profound interdependence that underlies all existence and encourages us to treat others with empathy, respect, and kindness. By embodying this practice, we can contribute to a more compassionate, inclusive, and sustainable world where all beings are valued and respected. Buddhism teaches us many lessons that can help us learn to never judge people by their appearance. By practicing empathy and compassion, focusing on inner qualities, recognizing individual journeys and struggles, avoiding assumptions based on appearance, cultivating mindfulness, practicing non-judgment, being open-minded and willing to learn, remembering external appearances are temporary, treating others kindly and with respect, and recognizing our interconnectedness, we can learn to appreciate people for who they truly are. This will help us create positive relationships based on mutual understanding and appreciation, leading to a more harmonious world for all of us.